A Rocky Relationship, a history of Earth's continents breaking up and getting back together by Johns Hopkins University. A new study of rocks that formed billions of years ago lends fresh insight into how Earth's plate tectonics, or the movement of large pieces of Earth's outer shell, evolved over the planet's 4.56 billion year history. A report of the findings published recently in Nature magazine reveals that, contrary to previous studies that say plate tectonics has operated throughout Earth's history or that it emerged only 0.7 billion years ago, plate tectonics actually evolved over the last 2.5 billion years. This new timeline impacts researchers' models for understanding how Earth has changed. One of the key ways to understand how Earth has evolved to become the planet that we know is plate tectonics, says Robert Holder, postdoctorate fellow in Earth and Planetary Sciences at Johns Hopkins University and the paper's first author. Plate tectonics dictate how continents drift apart and come back together, helps explain where volcanoes and earthquakes occur, predicts cycles of erosion and ocean circulation, and how life on Earth has evolved. In a bid to resolve the mystery of how and when plate tectonics emerged on Earth, Holder and the research team examined a global compilation of metamorphic rocks that formed over the past 3 billion years at 564 sites. Metamorphic rocks are rocks that, through the process of being buried and heated deep in the Earth's crust, have transformed into a new type of rock, and scientists can measure the depth and temperature at which metamorphic rock forms, and thereby constrain heat flow at different places in Earth's crust. Because plate tectonics strongly influence heat flow, ancient metamorphic rocks can be used to study plate tectonics in Earth's past. The research team compiled data at the temperatures and depths at which the metamorphic rocks formed, and then evaluate how these conditions have changed systematically throughout geological time. And from this, the team found that plate tectonics, as we see it today, developed gradually over the last 2.5 billion years. The framework for much of our understanding of the world and its geological processes relies on plate tectonics, as Holder, knowing when plate tectonics began and how it changed impacts that framework. Clarity on when plate tectonics began and whether it was different in Earth's past can help scientists better understand why we find certain rocks and minerals where we do and how they formed there, says Holder. And this is from Johns Hopkins University on phys.org. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.